All right, welcome back. So it has been a few days since I've played, and the main reason for that is I wanted to go back and review the last episode because I think we made a fairly monumental mistake. So as you can tell by our eyes, we, I guess, are no longer tarnished. We are now the Lord of Chaos. And how that happened is, well, we came down here and fought Mog, and we could not get past this seal that's around this corner down here. There was a seal here, so we had to go back up and fight in the throne room against Margaret the King. And we did that, and then we came back down here, and this was open. So we came on in, and it turns out that you had to do a fairly long jumping puzzle down to the bottom of this place. And it took us many deaths, and probably about half an hour or 45 minutes to get down there. And when you get down there, it goes down to here, which I didn't know the name at the time, but when we get down to the bottom here, we landed, I think, somewhere around here. And, oh, no, it would have been like over here. And over where that pile of flames is, Hidetaka was standing. And we haven't seen Hidetaka since, I think it was back at this church, the Bellum Church. We gave her the last of the eyeballs, and then she said she was gonna go be a maiden or whatever, and I thought, you know, maybe she'll be up here somewhere. But anyway, she ended up being down here, and it was a fairly long play session, and I was really distracted when I came down because I was not expecting to see Hidetaka down here. And I was curious because we just spent a long time jumping down here with eyes, let alone blind. And here's a blind girl just standing here. So I think I was making a lot of comments about, like, how did a blind girl get down here? Where's the door? All that kind of stuff. We did go over and get this grace, but we didn't rest at it. I really wish I did, because I don't know if there is dialogue now, but I didn't check if there was dialogue. I'm pretty sure there was, and I missed it, and I shouldn't have, because it would have been, I think, Melina telling me not to go through that door, but I was focused on Hidetaka here. So I went and talked to her, and then we noticed this door that was closed at the time, and we couldn't interact with it, and we could not, as you can see on the left side, we can't attack at all down here. So that was very strange. There was a lot of, like, red flags that should have been going off. But so we came back and talked to Hidetaka, and she basically said if you take all of your possessions off, it will open for you, and it'll be the Flame of Frenzy, which this whole way down there was a frenzy prayer book. There was a seal, I think. There's a whole bunch of stuff to deal with madness, and she even mentioned it a couple of times, and I didn't catch on. So yeah, we just went ahead and took all of our stuff off and went in here. Now, it was, at the time, I was thinking it's a boss that you need to be naked to fight or something like that. I think, you know, I think the curiosity killed the cat with me, because I like to explore everything, and I was not thinking well. And yeah, we went ahead and went in there, and as soon as we touched the door, we were pulled into a cutscene where we were grabbed by 3 fingers, and we now look like this. So after that, we are now called the Lord of Chaos. and I guess we're imbued with the Flame of Frenzy. Now, it's not a terrible thing. The only part is that when she was talking to us, the whole idea, I guess, of the Flame of Frenzy is to burn everything down and kill everything so that it can start anew. And the problem with this is that that's not this character at all. Through this playthrough, the main goal has been to try to help people. I've been treating it like a regular RPG, and I think that's my mistake as well. I think this game has done more to reinforce the fact that this is not a happy-go-lucky story. This is a FromSoft game that's very dark. It's from George R. R. Martin, or George R. R. Martin was involved. So it's gonna be a dark game, and I guess I need to realize that, and I guess I should have realized before, the game is kind of beating you over the head with it, that you're here to become Elden Lord, and you're just kind of using people to get to that end. You're not trying to help some farmer kill 10 rats so he can get back to normal and the town is saved and everyone's happy. It's more, you gotta kill who you gotta kill to get their runes so you can become Elden Lord. You gotta burn the Erd tree to the ground, which I wasn't overly fond of, and now I guess I'm burning the whole planet to the ground, or whole lands between to the ground. But I don't know where this goes. My guess is because this is kind of hidden. To get here, the story doesn't lead you here in any way at all. It's underneath the capital, which I'm guessing most people aren't even gonna go into because this place is the shits. And yeah, this is like my least favorite part of the map. And I mean, there's not much left unless this is way worse, but there's just things I don't like about underground areas, especially that are like sewers and stuff like that. It's not my favorite kind of place. So it hasn't been the most fun coming down here, so I don't think a lot of players would stick down here far enough to get to the end. And then, unless you wanted to fight this boss. And then not only that, this doesn't open for you. This is hidden. I didn't know that this was here until I hit like almost every wall. And then I rested here and I was like, oh, what if I can hit this? And yeah, it opened. So you have to do all that just to get down here. So this is a fairly out of the way side questy area. So I don't know where this goes. I'm not sure if I'm locked in now, if I'm now the Lord of Chaos and I have to follow this path now, or if there's a way to turn it around. Because the bad part is, after I was changed into the Lord of Chaos, Hidetaka said, well, now I am your maiden. I was like, what? So I'm like, Melina? What do you got to say about that? And as soon as I touched this, Melina showed up. And she was instantly like, no, I'm out of here. I'm taking my ball. I'm going home. I hate you. If you do anything to get to the Elden Throne, I'm going to kill you. Goodbye. And I thought she took our horse, but I guess she just left Torrent. And it was like, what? That was completely out of left field. So now we are stuck without Melina, and I'm certain that this is not a main storyline thing. This is a side quest thing that has changed the course. And even though Melina she was vacant for a long time, she's still been with us for the entire game. And, you know, I was interested to see where it goes. She wanted us to go up into the foundry up here. So I was kind of interested to see where that went, but now she's gone. So I don't know if we can reverse this or if we have to stick with what we got. But I am determined to finish whatever it is. If that's the case, if we're the Lord of Chaos, then I guess we're the Lord of Chaos. And we will continue on. But I would like to keep an eye out for any way to reverse this. And maybe it's somewhere in the story up ahead, and I'm making a bigger deal out of this than what it is. But yeah, the biggest issue I have with this is that it just doesn't suit this character at all. And I'm not a fan of the Flame of Frenzy spells, the storyline, the madness. It's just not this character. So that's kind of why I'm like, I wouldn't say I'm upset about it, but it's definitely derailed the progression of this character. So it's definitely not what I wanted to do. But yes, so we are just gonna proceed on and see where this goes. But I did kind of want to get that cleared up before we move on, to get it kind of behind us. And yeah, I guess we move on from here. So the next part is what we have left. So the parts that we have left is the Manor, and we have the top of Caelid here to do, and then we have also up here. So I think what I want to do first off is I'd like to go back to the Round Table Hold and see if any of that has progressed now that we've become this Lord of Chaos. See if that has triggered anything to start. So I guess we'll go talk to the Finger Maidens here. And so you're the two fingers. I think you're like a different faction, but I don't know the lore that well. So let's see what she has to say.
You have returned. What is it? You must find kindling. Only the small but special for the flame and can lead you. Now so, go for little.
Okay, that's odd that she doesn't say anything. Oh, well maybe she can't see my eyes. Okay. Just Palpatine, that's all. Okay, let's see, what about Mr. All Useless? Do you have anything to say?
You. What is it? If you're heading to the Forge of the Flame of Ruin, in the snowy mountaintops of the Giants, you'll need to find the Grand Lift. Or go if you would. The Two Fingers.
Yeah, pretty sure you said that the same last time.
There are 4 more. Nicola, his twin, Luna Princess, and Rani.
Also, I don't know how Rani's gonna handle this.
If you should learn anything of that
kind of
we both
upsetting.
As such.
Okay, so you have... So it doesn't look like this has affected the Round Table Hold. Oh, the other thing we did in the last episode is we killed the Dung Eater. So I think I could have probably let him out of his jail and continued his storyline. I think if we left, he would have then escaped, I suppose. But he was talking about stuff like defiling the bodies of children and all this stuff, and I was like, nah, I just don't want to do that. But I guess that would suit this character more, the Lord of Chaos. But at that time, we were still being like honorable dude, and yeah, we just basically killed him and took his stuff. So that's the end of him. I would be interested to see where his story goes, but yeah, I don't know how much I would enjoy that storyline. But anyway, he is now dead. So let's see if these two have anything to say.
Greetings. Are you here for spirit tuning?
She's got nothing. He started to say something and then I interrupted him.
Well, I took you no matter. Lay out your arms then.
Okay, nope. What about Nefeli?
In this ash. It reminds me of...
So nothing has changed here. So the question is, where do we want to go? What about Alexander? He's still over here, yes. We do need to go. We could go back to the manor and hand in the 1. Maybe we'll do that. No, let's not do that. Let's, I think maybe we do up here, I think. Yeah, I think maybe we go... Yeah, I think so. I think let's do up here. And the other thing is that I noticed is that we had a couple things in our inventory that I hadn't looked at and I wanted to deal with. So one is these, the dragon hearts. So I definitely want to go to a dragon communion altar to see what's available. I guess we now have these things from the Dung Eater that are probably useless now. Could go back to Sorceress Selene again. See if we can proceed with her storyline. Oh, and this, the prosthesis. I can't say that word. Prosthesis. Yeah. So I did want to go back to her. Yeah. Is there anything else? Oh, there was a letter too. Where's that letter? And we have the paintings as well. Where's that letter? I noticed it in the Lord of Frenzied Flame. Okay, should have read that. That might have helped. This needle. The Empyrean Michaela crafted a needle to resist the influence of outer gods. Those who have inherited the flame of frenzy, yet wish not to become its lord, would do well to seek Michaela's needle. So, what have I... Maybe I would have had to do that. No, it can't be, because we found that in the tomb. Okay, so we need to look out for that. Huh. Where do we get that at? Michaela. Isn't she... Hold on. Isn't she one of the demigods that we need to find? Let's see.
Well, what? There are 4 more Michaela of the Halig tree.
Michaela, yeah.
The
Okay.
Unalloyed. His twin, Melania. The undefeated Lunar Princess Rani, daughter to Renan.
Yeah.
The one only known as the Lord of
Blood. Okay, so I wonder where we find her at. I'm hoping she is up here. Or... Yeah. Oh, and also I'd like to get these map markers. But... Okay, so that's up there. I don't want to do that yet. I guess we'll stay the Lord of Chaos for a while. Because I'd like to take on and finish other stuff. Oh, we also have to go here. Yeah. So I would like to finish the Upper Kaled part first. And then I think that's about it. And then go here. And then go up through into the mountains. And we'll get this right away. And then we'll go back and do the volcano. Well, actually, first we'll probably get the map markers. And then we'll go back and do the volcano stuff. Which we haven't done, like, the lower portion that we saw before when we were teleported over there. So I'm guessing that opens up once we do these contracts. So we'll do that after we do this. And then we'll take on this stuff. We also have to go here. So where do we want to go? So I want to go... Yeah, right. I want to go back there because we have this thing in our inventory. Where is it? This here. This prosthesis that I can't say. So it was that one girl that was in this church right here, where we found her, and she only has one arm. So I'm guessing we give that to her. So let's go there. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. So let's go see what this guy has to say. I'm pretty sure I've talked to him anyway, and he didn't really have anything to add. But we'll just check in. Hello. Oh, okay. She is right here. Guess we needed to wait a bit for her. Oh, and he's gone. Where did he go? Hi, though. I think I have something for you.
Oh, hello again. Something about this place felt familiar to me, so I decided to pay a visit. Hoping to find someone here, but I've only found emptiness.
Yeah, he
Perhaps,
ran.
before my departure, I needed someone to say farewell to.
Okay.
Well, never mind that. I must focus on my journey, for which I have you to thank. I must stay strong. Well, never mind that. I must focus on my journey, for which I have you to thank. I must stay strong.
Okay. Kind of bloody. You might want to change clothes. I guess it doesn't matter here. Okay, so I have to wait for you to leave. Let's go talk to Bach? Or do you want to go talk to him? I don't want to talk to him just yet until we, like, actually go up there. Let's talk to Bach. I think usually he just wants to, like, adjust our garments. He may react poorly to the way we look now.
Bok the seamster, at your service, my lord. Ready to make adjustments to your garments.
Okay.
Going already, my lord. Please do be safe on your journeys.
I will do my best. You as well, sir. Okay, so just trying to think if there's anything else that we need to do. Could go back over here. Talk to Gold Mask. See if they need anything else from us. You're probably waiting for me to do this. Okay, so I think what we'll probably do now is, do we go down here? Yeah, I think, you know what? Let's do this. Kind of want to go from like least to most. So I think probably when we come back, I know this episode was just pretty much me ranting, but yeah, I think in the next episode we will go through and clear this out, and it shouldn't be too hard now. I think we're probably way over level, but yeah, I think in the next one we will go through this one, and then I mean, we may do this upper area. We have this to do, pretty sure. And then I think, oh, we have to go get the painting. Right. Okay, yeah, we'll do that in the next episode. We'll do this, and then we'll get the painting, hopefully from out here. I have looked for it, but I believe it is like up on a ledge, like up there. Like up where that shelf is, I think is where you need to be. Because the castle's like that way, and from there you can see all those parts because they look like this. I mean, it's probably not going to benefit me at all, but I think like you need to be up there from what I can tell, because from up top you can't get it, from down there you can't get it, so I assume it's up there, and I'm hoping this dungeon kind of leads us up that way. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. And yeah, so sorry for the rant, but yeah, I think we're gonna just focus on making progress. If we can reverse what we've done, we'll do it. If not, it is what it is. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.